Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-NextGen, Destinus unveils H2-powered supersonic demonstrator. United Airlines and Eve plan eVTOL commuters in San Francisco, and Airbus used for first SAF Helo flight in China. And I'm your host, Holland Lee. Welcome to the Aero-News Network's Airborne-NextGen program, a weekly news program covering the next generation of flight, from electric power to vertical lift, uncrewed vehicles, and everything in between. Let's get into today's stories. Destinus unveils H2-powered supersonic demonstrator. Destinus unveiled its third and most complex and capable technology demonstrator during the Paris Air Show. The company asserts the contraption, prosaically dubbed Destinus 3, may be set to go down in aviation history as the world's first hydrogen-powered supersonic unmanned vehicle. Slated to get underway in 2024, flight testing of the allegedly Mach 1.3 capable Destinus 3 will serve ostensibly to validate technology salient to the development, testing, certification, and fielding of the Destinus S, a machine touted by its conceivers as humankind's first commercial hypersonic passenger aircraft. The company contends the Destinus S will be certified between 2030 and 2032, accommodate 25 passengers, and have a cruising speed of Mach 5. Under ISA conditions, Mach 5 equates to approximately 3.334 knots, a velocity more than twice Concorde's maximum speed, and a clip at which journeys from New York to Paris would barely span 1.5 hours. Long on ambition, Destinus plans to introduce an even more superlative aircraft, the Destinus L, in the 2040s. Subject machine would transport 300 to 400 passengers at speeds of up to Mach 6, thereby rendering all earthly destinations accessible within 3 hours. Destinus intends to power and cool the engines of its L model with cryogenic hydrogen. And coming up after the break, Daher Paris Airshow display aircraft fueled with SAF.
Skyleader Aircraft offers a lineup of the most powerful, durable, and efficient light sport aircraft in the industry. From trainers to roomy cockpits for long hauls, Skyleader has an aircraft for you. And the best part? They're in your budget. Skyleader's base prices are set low to give you room to customize your aircraft to your needs, desires, and wallet, allowing you to put your money where it matters to you most. Visit flyskyleader.com today to learn about our aircraft, customization options, and chat with the team.
Whether you're charting a steady course or pushing for the ceiling, Hartzell Propeller has been elevating flight for over 100 years. It's in our passion for engineering and research. It's in our dedication to testing the limits of performance and creating propellers that are as safe as they are sexy. Now, together with our dedicated family of companies, we're propelling the future of aviation. We are Hartzell Propeller, built on honor.
Welcome back. Now for some shorter stories in our Next Gen Minute. Daher Paris Airshow display aircraft fueled with SAF. To promote the use of sustainable aviation fuels, Daher confirmed that the TBM 960 and Kodiak 100 the company displayed at 2023's Paris Air Show had been fueled with a blend of SAF and conventional Jet A1. The two aircraft, leased from Daher customers, benefited from the availability of SAF blended jet fuel at Le Bourget Airport, at which the Paris Air Show has been held on odd-numbered years since 1953. ZeroAvia and MHIRJ ponder hydrogen electric regional jet. ZeroAvia tells us it has identified clear applications for hydrogen electric zero-emission propulsion for regional jet aircraft. A technical study conducted in cooperation with MHIRJ, a joint venture of Mitsubishi Heavy Industries and Bombardier's CRJ program, determined Bombardier's CRJ 700 is an excellent candidate for retrofit with ZeroAvia's ZA2000RJ powertrain. The study, which took into account factors the likes of maximum takeoff weight, center of gravity, and structural allowances, validated the fitness of other CRJ family aircraft, such as the CRJ 550 and 900, for retrofit with ZeroAvia's propulsion scheme. New SLS rocket engine certified. NASA and Aerojet Rocketdyne have completed a series of certification tests of the new RS-25E rocket engines by which future iterations of United Launch Alliance's Space Launch System will be powered. The test series was undertaken for purpose of ensuring the new engine maintains the standards of robustness and reliability established by its predecessor. The SLS core stage is powered by 4 Aerojet Rocketdyne RS-25 liquid-fuel cryogenic rocket engines, known also as Space Shuttle main engines, each producing some 418,000 pounds force thrust at liftoff. Archer-Stellantis partnership enters execution phase. Archer Aviation and Stellantis jointly announced that significant progress had been made on the two companies' strategic manufacturing partnership. With construction of Archer's Covington, Georgia high-volume eVTOL aircraft manufacturing facility well underway, Stellantis has increased its strategic shareholding in the enterprise by dint of a series of open market purchases of Archer stock. Initially, Archer's manufacturing operations will be capable of producing up to 650 aircraft per year, with capacity for expansion to eventually support production of up to 2,300 aircraft per year. Well, that was our Next Gen Minute. Now back to the rest of the news. United Airlines and Eve plan eVTOL commuters in San Francisco. Eve Air Mobility announced its plans to offer a number of eVTOL commuter routes throughout the Bay Area and San Francisco, California. The plan will be assisted by Eve investor United Airlines, who will use the routes as a, quote, quick, economical, and lower carbon way to get to hub airports and commute in dense urban environments, end quote. The announcement will start the slow process of building the requisite infrastructure for eVTOL flights throughout the Bay Area, like routing, approval, and vertiports. Eve's eVTOL aircraft is slated to enter service in 2026, certification proceeding as planned. The duo did not publish an expected service date for the new route, but it will likely be one of their top priorities, given the population density and demand for fast, sustainable travel throughout San Francisco. Andre Stein, co-CEO of Eve Air Mobility, said, quote, "Our shared goal is to provide residents and visitors to the San Francisco Bay Area with efficient and cost-competitive transportation in one of the most densely populated urban areas in the U.S. The Bay Area is perfect for eVTOL flights given its size, traffic, focus on sustainability, innovation, and commitment to add other options for mobility," end quote. And after these messages, Airbus used for first SAF Helo flight in China.
Are you ready to ace your FAA drone pilot knowledge test, get your remote pilot certificate, and start earning money? Well, flying a drone is a great tool that can open up new business opportunities for anyone. Realtor, insurance adjuster, videographer, or commercial weekend drone warrior, you need to fly legally. Whether you're pursuing your initial Part 107 remote pilot certificate or you need a renewal, King Schools has a course just for you. So start learning today at kingschools.com.
Throughout the globe, Piper Aircraft has hand-selected the very best in company representation, service, and support. From first inquiry to acquisition to product support, Piper Aircraft ownership is seamless and worry-free. Piper Aircraft authorized dealers, factory trained, factory connected.
Welcome back. Airbus used for first SAF Helo flight in China. China's first sustainable aviation fuel-powered rotary-wing flight has been completed using an Airbus H125. The national first was performed using the aircraft from the State Grid Space Technology Company. The firm managed to make a footnote in their history by beating the rest of the field to flight using a hybrid ratio of 40% synthesized SAF from China National Aviation Fuel. The H125 is a good testbed for SAF use, being well understood by Airbus after years of SAF development overseas. The Safran Ariel 2D engine provided nearly identical performance metrics to running off pure virgin petroleum. Future flights will see a blend up to 50% SAF, with an eventual goal of 100% pure SAF by the end of the decade. Du Guihe, board chairman of SGST, said, quote, "The success of this flight is of great significance to stimulate SAF promotion and its application. It makes a positive impact on the enterprises which are proactive on low-carbon general aviation development. It is also a breakthrough for China's general aviation industry to better implement carbon emission reduction in the post-pandemic era," end quote. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching!